Hello future designers, welcome to another tutorial ABCD. So today we'll be learning to use some methods in TextBlob. So we've already done the define. So today let's do capitalize and some many other methods. So you can see here what does is it would capitalize the first letter. So let's create a variable y and then word. We'll type the TextBlob method word into brackets, and then you can input any text here. So any string. So input any string, and then oops, I need to convert. I have to add a quotation commas. Okay, so I'll add a quotation commas, and then let me see. Okay, so I'm going to print y. So print into bracket y dot capitalize. Okay, so you can see here it's capitalizing only the first letter. Okay, so print y dot capitalize. Okay, if we were to be upper, let's say if we did y dot upper, every string will be capitalized, but with yeah, will be sent to uppercase. Okay, so if I print this, you'd, where is the error? Capitalize. Okay, let me take this out. So I'll take this out. Okay, so how are you all? So you can see the H is the only letter that has been capitalized. Okay, so similarly, if you see here to the hello, only the H that has been capitalized. Okay. So now we have the IsLower. So the IsLower gives you a boolean. Okay, so you can see what the comments are made here. So let's try creating a variable y, and then we'll pass in some text to the word method. Okay, so y equals word quotation comments, and then you can input a small case text. Okay, so we are going to print y, and then we're going to test if it's uppercase or lowercase. So y dot is lower should give us a boolean true because it's lowercase. Okay, so you can see true for lowercase. Okay, now let's do that for this. So you can see here IsLower is true, even though there's an uppercase, right? So presented as true. So let's try this one. So y equals word into brackets, and then quotation commas, and then I'm going to input great. Okay, so let's try printing it out. So print into brackets y dot is lower is upper. So it's upper. Let's see what let's see the result. False. Okay, it's false because only one letter is capitalized. Okay, so let's try this out. So I'm just going to copy this and then paste it here. And then I'm going to change all this to capital letters. And let's see the outcome. So let's change the grades to caps. Okay, so grades, we should get a boolean true. So if we print it out, okay, so true. Okay, so that's the IsUpper and then IsLower methods. Okay, so you can see because of the small letters, which is why it sets it to false. But with here, because all are caps, which is why we have the boolean true. Okay, so now let's try this. So to pluralize, okay, wow. Okay, so there's a disadvantage here. You can see even R is adding S to R. Okay, but it seems to be doing well. Okay, so using the pluralize method, let's try something else. So we can just, I can just copy all this, or yeah, let me just copy this text, paste it here. Then I can change the cat to dog. Okay, and then the star, I could leave it the same, or I could just type something else. So dog are animals, dog are animals, or are animal. So dog are animal. So let's just print into brackets TextBlob dot into brackets. Sorry, TextBlob dot words into brackets. Sorry, TextBlob dot words dot pluralize into brackets, and then we'll pass in the text. No attribute words. Okay, so it should be. Let me see. It should be. Let me take this out. Okay, so you have to change it to TextBlob. Let me change here to TextBlob. So TextBlob, so text equals TextBlob. Okay, so you can see the one above, the cell above, I use a different approach. So I'm using a different approach here too. So let me add S to this. Okay, then run it. So you can see we have the dogs, and then animals. Okay, so it's still adding S to the R. Is something that's would have to work on maybe in future. Okay, so this method is different from the one I just shown you. So you can either use any of the methods that you see on your screen. Okay, so now singularize. Okay, so this is going to turn all plural this into a singular, this one as the name suggests. So you can see cats are the stars of the internet. So now you have cats are the star of the internet. Okay, so that's using the singularize method. Okay, so let's try something else. So I'm going to copy this. So let me copy this and then paste it in the new cell. And then I'm going to change the cats to dog. Dogs are the stars of animals. So I'll do it, dogs are stars of animals. Of all animals. Okay, so dogs are the stars of all animals. And then we are going to print that out. Okay. So first, let me convert it to a TextBlob object. So text equals TextBlob object. Okay, so this another method. Okay, so print into brackets and then text. Okay, so whichever variable you used, okay, which is why I use a variable text. Okay, so we pass the TextBlob object to text, and then we want to print that object, convert that object into a singularize or a singular text. So you can see text dot where's dot singularize, and then we have dog are the star of the internet of all animal. Okay, so you can see it's taking the s out of each and every word that's pluralized with s. Okay, so that should be it for today, and then I hope to see you in the next lesson.